Radar anomaly detected. Object diverging from trade route. USS Jackson confirms vessel Panama-flagged Chinese operated. Vessel's transponder offline. Financial signals detected. FBI confirms target suspected large-scale gold smuggling. Task force execute Operation Golden Haul. Deploy immediately. P-8 Poseidon scans vessel. Confirmed heavy metal cargo. Cargo density matches refined gold. Estimated 7.5 tons. Boats advance in V formation. Intercept course plotted. Vessel unresponsive. Maintaining steady commercial speed. Hull paint indicates military-grade anti-detection coating. Command issues order, prepare to board the vessel. Vessel suddenly veers attempting to capsize pursuit team. Team leader initiates grappling hook. 6 to board. 2 operatives lost to sea. Remaining team secures mid-deck. Team split control room and cargo hold. Expect resistance. Crew armed with automatics. Engage and neutralize threat. 2 operatives injured. Deploy smoke breach control room. Control room secured. Remaining crew barricaded in tech bay. Cargo team finds sealed containers. Radiation spike detected. Container breached. Gold ingots concealed in rubber. Technician confirms 7.5 tons of refined gold. USS Jackson confirmed national-scale precious metal smuggling. Vessel locked down. All routes are now blockaded. FBI secures deck. Radar detects incoming vessels. 3 unidentified warships approaching. Prepare for engagement. Reinforce positions. Seal the gold. Prepare to repel. Vessels ready status assessed. Surface conditions hostile. Prepare for engagement. Bridge secured. Helm operational. Course contested waters. Override attempts detected. Execute lockdown. Sublevels secured. Comms isolated. Prevent distress signals. No longer interdiction. This is full capture. Hostiles engaged. Return fire. Non-lethal force authorized. Control not kill. Maintain position. Advance. Cargo hold maze of steel. Narrow corridors choke points. Move in pairs. Comms down. Jammers deployed. Internal cams compromised. Tactical signals only. Primary objective central cargo hold. Secure containers. Breach and clear. Breach successful. Initial assessment false containers. Scan for contraband. Surface layer removed. Metallic reflection detected. Gold confirmed. Seal breached. Self-destruct sequence initiated. Immediate neutralization required. Proceed. Power source located. Cut primary feed. System disabled. All units standby. Secondary system detected. Independent power source. Repeat, immediate action required. Emergency cut initiated. Power surge imminent. Brace for impact. Execute. Self-destruct neutralized. 1 casualty. Report severe electrical burns. Surface team reports 2 small vessels approaching. Unidentified. Civilian escort type. Vessels lack identification. U.S. Coast Guard deploy barrier. Prepare to engage. Situation escalated. USS Jackson notified. Security level increased. All units alert. FBI team continues securing the gold. Seal and tag each bar. Electronic record. Evidence secured. 7.5 tons of gold. Value over $500 million US. Mission Phase 2 secure transport. Hold the vessel at all costs. Execute. External light shift. Radar contacts detected. 3 unidentified vessels approaching. Vessel type confirmed. Naval pattern. Prepare for hostile engagement. Jin Long battle stations. U.S. forces defensive positions. Secure the gold. Patrol aircraft transmit data to USS Jackson. Confirm armed rescue imminent. Chinese forces preparing armed rescue. Prepare for engagement. Standby. Incoming signal from north. 3 unidentified vessels approaching. Vessel speed trajectory matches PLA Navy. Jin Long to battle stations. U.S. forces establish perimeter. Patrol aircraft relays data to USS Jackson. Command confirms armed extraction imminent. Prepare for engagement. U.S. agents observe 3 warships closing in forming attack pattern. USS Jackson issues warning. No response from PLA Navy. Command orders, lock targets, protect Jin Long at all costs. Intel reports 2 gunships, 1 electronic warfare vessel. Prepare for jamming. Communications failing. Switch to backup encrypted channels. Secure cargo hold. Protect the gold from hostile takeover. Cargo hold heavy atmosphere. Gold bars stack mini cranes for movement. FBI seals each bar with laser scans. This is a national-scale operation. Gold marked with state-owned enterprise markings. Legal action incoming. 3 warships form a perimeter. Final warning issued, no response. Hostile UAVs launched. Target acquisition in progress. USS Jackson engaged destroy 1 UAV. Second UAV fires explosive. Engineering team to lower decks. Combat team perimeter defense. Gunships open fire. Water columns surround the Jin Long. Jin Long sustains damage. Gold bars shift in cargo hold. USS Jackson retaliates. 1 missile hits target, destroying gun mount. Battle commences. Tactical information requests flood in. Captured sailors attempt to seize control. FBI agent down. Agents regain control. Urgent signal, hostile helicopter approaching. Helicopter drops special forces. U.S. forces react immediately. Machine gun fire blocks approach. Fuel tank hit fire erupts. Engineering team activates foam system. Contain the blaze. Helicopter inbound low altitude. Deploying special forces team. Immediate response required. Enemy fire suppress their advance. Breach fuel tank hit fire spreading near cargo hold. Fire suppression teams deploy full foam system now. Fire contained. USS Jackson reports enemy withdrawal. Attack repelled, heavy damage sustained. Casualties reported. Gold secure. USS Jackson detects new contacts inbound. Enemy destroyers inbound. Prepare for full engagement. FBI securing the area, reinforcing defenses. Gold move to secure vault. Seal it now. Sensors deployed. This gold is a strategic trigger. Loss of gold equals mission failure. Defend at all costs. Enemy radar active. Prepare for jamming. Communications down. Switch to independent combat mode. F-18 seconds inbound, providing air cover. Enemy violating international waters. Prepare to engage. Enemy firing long-range artillery. Take evasive action. Missiles detected. Intercept with CIWS. Impact brace for shockwave. Prisoners attempting escape. Secure them. First FD-18 locks laser on enemy escort. Fire. Direct hit enemy escort crippled. Enemy missiles retaliating. Brace for impact. Direct hit on Jackson hull breach reported. This is now a full naval engagement. Initiate protocol. Submarine inbound. Lock torpedoes on targets. Naval engagement initiated. Intervention protocols are now active. Target vessel crippled. AH-1Z air support deploying from the south. Self-defense measures executed. Hostile forces retreating. FBI team maintains position. Damage reports incoming. Navigation systems compromised. USS Jackson initiates tow. New contacts detected. Additional hostile forces approaching. Washington orders, maintain control, do not retreat. Secure the gold, secure the vessel, preserve the evidence. USS Jackson activates weapon systems, missile tubes opening. FA-18 Super Hornets maintain air patrol, Jin Long secured. Civilian vessel at the center, a pivot point of conflict. Hostile transmission received, demand vessel surrender. U.S. forces lock targets, ready to engage if approached. Hostile ships advancing, warning shots fired. U.S. forces respond with close-range fire, a dense barrage. Enemy aircraft launch missiles, defense systems engage. Container damaged, gold secure, temperature checks ongoing. Drone launched to record engagement, command assesses data. Enemy deploys 3-layer encirclement, pressure increases. U.S. forces maintain defensive line, no retreat authorized. Enemy targets the tow cable, risk of severing the link. USS Jackson retaliates with cruise missiles, heavy damage inflicted. No communication, only terse, precise commands remain. FBI team continues defense, special forces maintain guard. Special forces maintain perimeter, ready for any breach. Situation critical, all units maintain operational readiness. Enemy destroyer fires again, targeting tow system, cable integrity compromised. USS Jackson retaliates. Cruise missiles deployed, direct hit confirmed on enemy vessel. FBI team on Jin Long secures position. Reinforcements dispatched from escort ship. Hull breaches on Jin Long. Emergency repairs underway, backup power engaged. U.S. submarine SO engages. Torpedoes launched, enemy supply ship, hit supply line severed. Enemy fuel supply cut. FA-18S engage, air-to-air missiles launched. 2D 16 seconds hit. USS Jackson radar at full power, locking onto all targets within 10 nautical miles. South China Sea, a maze of fire. Third attack wave halted. Ships hold position. FBI team on Jin Long maintains guard tending to wounded. Ship intact. Brief respite. USS Jackson radar signals new contacts. Enemy fighters approaching. Fighter analysis shows launch from artificial island. U.S. fleet commands intercept. FA-18 Super Hornets launch to intercept, forming a screen for Jin Long. Both sides know negotiation is over. Enemy issues, sovereignty warning. Enemy fighters lock onto targets. Air combat commences. Enemy fighter hit, crashes into sea. Jin Long endures shockwaves. FBI team protects gold. U.S. fighters gain altitude, forcing enemy to disengage. More enemy fighters arrive. Air combat intensifies within 12 nautical miles. Stray missile hit, sea waves crash on Jin Long, equipment topples. USS Jackson prepares anti-air support. 35mm rounds form defensive fire. FA-18 hit but still operational. One enemy fighter down, exchange of positions. U.S. fighters gain altitude to evade enemy ship fire. Submarine locks onto escort. Torpedoes remain ready. Jin Long remains the focal point of attack. Enemy launches another wave. Jin Long remains the primary target. Jin Long under sustained assault. U.S. forces maintain defensive posture. Strategic objective: protect Jin Long. Execute defensive protocols with precision. Mission critical: maintain operational readiness. Neutralize all threats. Continuous data stream established. Execute real-time analysis of incoming intel. FA-18 sustains minor damage. Pilot maintains control. Assess and report. 1Z-16 is ablaze, swap positions. Prioritize threat neutralization. U.S. aircraft ascend to 8,000 meters. Evade anti-ship artillery fire. Submarine SOWAC remains silent, locks onto enemy escort. Maintain stealth. Torpedoes remain unlaunched. Standby order in effect. Prepare for naval combat. Jin Long is focal point. Enemy deploys small transport aircraft. Intercept. Aircraft fail to descend. U.S. pilot locks target. Engage and eliminate threat. 2 air-to-air missile detonate mid-air. Target neutralized. Confirm. Aircraft debris falls into ocean. Distance less than 1 kilometer. Report. FBI agents observe in silence. Acknowledge air support criticality. Monitoring signal interference intensifies. Analyze source and counter. Remaining Zeiss aircraft alter tactic. Descend explosion for attack. Aircraft launches 2 air-to-surface missiles at USS Jackson. Intercept. Argus system intercepts one. The other detonates near the ship. Report casualties. 1 sailor injured by pressure. Issue emergency orders. Maintain battle stations. Aerial confrontation shifts southwest. Execute pincer formation. 1 aircraft lures the other, locks from behind. Coordinate fire. After 3 engagements final, Z-16 is struck. Target eliminated. Debris falls, creating a trail of fire to the horizon. Assess damage. Radar indicates area clear. Air combat concluded. Remain vigilant. Airspace not secure. Bomber formations launching from mainland. Report. Information relayed to command. Maintain position. Await reinforcements. Special forces consolidate control systems. Re-establish link with USS Jackson. All gold transferred to midship. Reduce ship's center of gravity. Prepare for extraction. Awaiting extraction signal. Execute emergency protocols. Secure comms established via dedicated satellite link. Standby. Financial Task Force initiates swift account disconnection protocol. FBI tracking system unveils entier. Transaction network awaiting. Hong Kong, Malaysia, Dubai payments link gold to operation. SubSO maintains pursuit. Sensor detect anomalous activity. Weak electronic signal detected. Possible tracking device. Special Forces breach hull locate military-grade transmitter. Transmitter data sent to Washington. Diplomatic action incoming. President authorizes freeze on gold transactions. Sanctions deployed. News spreads. Currency plummets. Markets lose billions. Shipping companies halt operations with flagged vessels. Financial fallout escalates into military response. Prepare for action. Fleet ordered to hold position. Reinforcements inbound. U.S. augments forces. Confrontation imminent. Standby. Forces arrayed. Hair trigger situation. Awaiting orders. FBI agents document gold. Each entry a shot in the war. No longer smugglers, but key to stopping an economy. Atmosphere thick with radar. Data and global power clash. Afternoon calm. Smell of smoke lingers. Tension remains. New signal cluster detected. Bomber squadron incoming. Command issues alert. Activate full combat status. Defend. Destroyers intercept. Subdives. Hornets scramble. Prepare. Sky lights up. Jin Long defended. Stand firm. Attack begins. Missiles incoming. Engage countermeasures. Close-in weapons engage. One missile impacts. Damage sustained. Vessel rocks violently. Casualty reported. Maintain speed. Enemy squadron inbound. Initiate defensive maneuver. All hands brace for impact. USS Jackson defensive fire. Engage incoming threats. Protect the asset. Impact hull breach starboard side. Damage control teams report. Casualty reported. One sailor injured. Medical team respond immediately. Launch Tomahawks retaliate with extreme prejudice. Target enemy aircraft. Missile impact enemy aircraft destroyed. Continue to engage remaining targets. Warning, multiple missile signatures detected. Brace for secondary impact. Evasive maneuvers deploy smokescreen. Divert missile trajectory. Direct hit, hull integrity compromised. Assess damage to the vessel. FBI agent reports gold is secure. Minimal damage to the storage area. Emergency cooling initiated. Contain the heat. Prevent further escalation. Reduce weight. Cut excess cables. Maintain vessel stability. U.S. fleet establish a defensive perimeter. Protect the asset at all costs. Air support engaging. Eliminate remaining enemy aircraft. Secure the skies. Enemy aircraft retreating. They're breaking off the attack. Pursue and eliminate. Enemy vessels targeted torpedoes away. Sink the enemy warships. Enemy ship sunk. One enemy warship neutralized. Continue the assault. Enemy fleet retreating north. They are withdrawing from the combat zone. Damage report received. USS Jackson sustained minor damage. Gold secure. Naval Command confirms first major engagement since the Cold War. Gold is secure. All data encrypted. Awaiting extraction orders. New radar contacts detected. Larger force approaching from the north. Enemy is not relenting. The battle for the gold is not over. Vessel integrity compromised. Prepare for continued engagement. Renforcement en route. Maintain défensive posture until relieved. Hold your ground. Do not fire unless fired upon. Protect the gold. Great powers locked in standoff. Reinforcements en route from Guam. Maintain position. Chinese naval group detected departing Sanya. Maintain Jin Long at all costs. FBI agents secure digital evidence. Data confirms gold laundering network. Engineers reinforce hull. Repair breaches pump water. Expect final strike. Radar detects large signal north. Bomber formation with fighter escort inbound. Warning broadcast initiated. Full defensive posture. Aegis system locked. Submarine shifts to intercept. Tension critical. Prepare for engagement. Chinese signal, return vessel and cargo or face consequences. No response. Incoming missile. Intercept initiated. Hull integrity critical. Counterattack launched. Tomahawks deployed. Engage and neutralize threats. Enemy destroyer hit. Air combat initiated. Maintain tactical advantage. Air combat intensifies. FA Delpants engage. Missile fire crisscrossing airspace. Super Hornet down near Jin Long. Rescue team deployed. Secure pilots. FBI holds vault. Hull breach reported. Engineering team responds. Hull stabilized. Vessel listing slightly. Gold shifts a grim reminder. Engagement subsides. Reinforcements arrive. Chinese fleet retreats. Both sides damaged. No victor declared. Sea littered with debris. Jin Long afloat scarred. Gold secured. Awaiting further orders. USS Jackson tows Jin Long to Guam. Gold to be secured internationally. Global markets destabilized. Banks face liquidity crisis. Gold soars. Beijing claims asset Zeitzer. World divided. UN debates inconclusively. Jin Long drifts toward horizon. Glittering hull, a sign of conflict. Conflict ends, but radar detects a signal. Another vessel approaches. Another vessel of similar design detected. Course open ocean. The battle inflicted damage, but the gold remains untouched. The pursuit continues.